Hi everyone, let's talk about Popeyes. Major fast food chain of chicken, shrimp. They also have really good potatoes, whether they be mashed or Cajun fried. Up until this point, I have never been the hugest fan of Popeyes, but when I heard that they were going to put out a chicken sandwich, I was pretty excited. Because one, my favorite fast food restaurant is actually Chick-fil-A. Really delicious, good, succulent, the most decadent chicken ever. And I've always liked how their chicken sandwiches were, but there's one problem that I had with Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches that was so bothersome, is that every time I had a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, I would want another one. So hopefully Popeyes could mitigate that situation with having a pretty girthy and just a pretty sizable chicken sandwich. Today, we have Popeyes chicken sandwich. We're going to be unboxing this. So we have in here, I believe, is... I asked for 4 of these popcorn, buttermilk popcorn. Why did you put it in this bag? This does not need to be its own bag. Did I get 6? I asked for 4. Hold on. 1, 2... Oh no, I got 4. Okay, so let's take a deep dive into everything. Love that chicken from Popeyes. So we're gonna try... Oh, fuck. I forgot to ask without pickles. Every damn time, too. Every damn time. Well, I'm not a pickles person. I'm definitely not a pickle person. But, you know who is? My dog. Bailey, don't you love pickles? Oh, you're slow. For some reason, their mayonnaise is actually really good. And you know, you may be like, you're white. Shouldn't you like mayonnaise? Okay, first of all, I'm not eating mayonnaise out of a fucking jar. Second, mayonnaise is a reasonable condiment. Okay? Stop licking me. That is a pretty good sandwich. Look at that. Look at that sandwich. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. So good. Look. It's just... There we go. That's how you do it. All right, make sure nothing's in the top bun. All right, just more mayonnaise. That's good. All right, so Popeyes chicken sandwich going in. So, on one hand, the chicken is really a thick piece of chicken. And the bread, the brioche bun that it comes on, is very textured, I guess. It has a crunch to it. The mayonnaise adds a good flavor. That's on one hand. On the other hand, there is no other hand. This is delicious. Damn it. Oh my god, this bitch is fucking mad at me. There we go. So I asked for Coke, right? And they gave me, like, Fanta. Not even, like, Fanta, like the orange Fanta, which I would have been fine with. They gave me red Fanta. What the fuck do you have red Fanta? What the fuck? Coke is superior. It's just really good. And I'll be honest, I've had the chicken sandwich before. It's delicious. However, I actually have never had these butterfly shrimp things, so I want to know where my cocktail sauce is, bitch. Where's my cocktail sauce? The fuck is my cocktail sauce? There it is. So I've had the shrimp before, and I like the shrimp, and I like the cocktail sauce. However, these butterfly shrimps, they're thicker, they're more meatier, they look better. So I'm going to taste them. And also, funny enough, I actually like to dip my fries, because I get Cajun fries with a meal. I like to dip them in the sauce, because it's actually really good. Alright, this I've never tried before. So this is going to be a taste test for the first time. That's really good. I like this. I like this quite a bit. That is a big piece of shrimp. Look at that. I can break it up. No, I'm not gonna. For some reason, it doesn't want to break up, so. It's kind of like, I don't know. I remember the first time the Popeyes chicken came out. I was like, I gotta try that. I tried it, and I loved it. And I hadn't had it for another, 3 months, because they didn't put it back into the shelves until, November or something. I'm like, bitch, y'all slow as hell. That sandwich is delicious, though. I'm glad that's, a staple in Popeyes now, because I remember back then, I was like, oh, you know what? Popeyes is not, my go-to kind of restaurant. But damn. I go to Popeyes like it's Sunday at church, religiously. Maybe it's because the Popeyes chicken sandwich is there that I have something to eat. But I can never find anything to eat at Popeyes. That's the thing, I'm like a picky eater, so when I know I like something, I like it. Obvious. Duh. But when I go to a restaurant, for example, that I don't really care about, like Del Taco, I always struggle to find what I'm going to eat, because it's I don't really like anything here. And the one thing that I do get, which isn't even, it's Del Taco, but I get their burger. It's so weird. Their burger's good too. It kind of reminds me of In-N-Out, because I live in California. This is good. Stop licking my chair. You want this? Hair snout. Last one. Fuck. Ew, don't burp in my face. Those were good. I want more. I do have this chicken sandwich to eat, though. So, we can do that. I taste that pickle. Pickle residue. People tell me I'm crazy when I say this, but whenever I get something like a burger, this is a sandwich, but when I get a burger, I always get it like plain with cheese and like sauce, like ketchup and mustard or mayonnaise, whatever's on sauce. Sometimes onions, maybe a tomato sometimes, no pickles, no lettuce, right? That's not the crazy thing. The crazy thing is when I tell people that lettuce, stop! When lettuce leaves a residue in like food, stop, go, why are you over here? You're supposed to be over there. Goodness, Bailey. Here, have that. It's on your nose. When I tell people that lettuce leaves a residue taste, like I can't take lettuce out of something and it tastes the same. Like it doesn't. It stays there. Like I've noticed, like if you take a tomato out, the tomato doesn't have that. Doesn't have it in that burger. The onions, especially, they don't really, bleed into that. But the way they put a lettuce on a burger is that it's like the top thing, or it's on the patty itself. I mean, how else would you put it? But I think it soaks into the breading of. I think it soaks into the bread. The bread. Okay, whatever. It does something to the point where I don't like it, and I'm repulsed by it. This is damn good. What? You can't have any of this. This is too good to share. You should have went with me. Did that sound cool? No. Half of it's gone. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna open my box of Cajun fries because this shit goes hand in hand. Cajun fries, whoa. And a sandwich, and then just to add it all off, some cocktail sauce, which, look at that. It just adds so much flavor. The flavor is so... it's flavorful. Then, you take your sandwich. This is the best combo. You take this, and you can eat it on its own. That's fine, completely fine. I like to put in some cocktail sauce. I don't want to put too much in there. What do I do? I think I... Damn. That's smack your mama good. I'm gonna drive intoxicated good. Just this entire meal, it works so well. It is a lot greater than the sum of its parts. Stringy bit. Stop licking me! Take off my shoes. Here, you want to fry? Give you like the weakest one there. Go get it. I shouldn't do that. My fries are gonna knock over. Get some more. It all comes together so beautifully. Bite. Bite. Oh, I had a fry right there. No. You don't do that. You don't take stuff out of people's hands. Do you understand? You gotta ask. Sit. Good girl. Speak. Good girl. Here's my other fry. You know, I was reading the news today. It was yesterday, actually. And some thick ass ice cubes. Here's the thing. I was reading the news, and I was wondering why, because most of the time I get my news off of Twitter, and then I look it up, see if it's real or not. 90% of the time it's not. But I saw that Nebraska and Idaho were trending, and I'm like, wonder why that is. So I go to the tag, and it's, of course, our lovely president. Right? It's our lovely president. And people were saying how he said that Nebraska and Idaho were countries. So I'm like, okay, let me see what this video said, or what the video stated. Now, I am the last person to defend Trump. I think a lot of his actions have been misguided, misdirected, to put it nicely. Dude is just a very questionable character. All right, very questionable character, to put it nicely. Because I'm not too much of a mean-spirited person. I always hope for the best. I really do. I always hope for the best. But sometimes you got to realize that what's in front of you is not the best, and it won't ever be the best. But I was watching this video, and he was obviously talking about countries like China and the U.S., and he was talking about the states as well. And so he says Nebraska and Idaho have it somewhat under control, I think. I'm just paraphrasing, by the way. I'm not quoting anything. Paraphrasing. And then he stated that you know, those two countries are working very diligently, I assume, to at least try to get this to flatten the curve. And people were like clowning him because he said that Nebraska and Idaho were countries. And I'm like, okay, look, there are things to get mad about at like Trump, but the dude misspoke. It happens to the best of us. There's no need to go on a tirade about how, oh, this dude doesn't know that Nebraska and Idaho are countries. I'm most certainly sure that he knows that Nebraska and Idaho are country. I'm most definitely sure that he knows that Nebraska and Idaho are states. Can he point them out on a map? I don't know. I'm not sitting here saying he can't. I can. I know I can. Because I studied the states without asking. But it's like, look, there are other things to get mad about than him just me speaking. Right? It's foolish. It's foolhardy. I'm really enjoying this. You might be wondering, didn't you say you live in California? I thought you were at a stay-at-home thing. Well, now that you ask, I mean... I am technically. We're all quarantined. But this is like my normal life, and many people ask me, hey, what you doing? How are you living? No one asked me that, but I just want to say that people do. And it's weird because I graduated, June would be a year ago. So I graduated in June of last year. Stop. You might be like, Ian, weren't you supposed to start college? Yeah, but we were going to move. And I was like, I don't want to start college over here, even though it's free for California residents, which I'm technically not a California resident. But yeah, we were gonna move like within like the last month, but we never got anything. Nothing. Not a damn thing. But yeah, let me just eat this. Now I'm stuck here, by the way, so this is my normal life. I've been doing this for like close to a year now. I haven't gone anywhere. I would say I've left the house a handful of times within the past couple months. So, yeah. And when I mean leave the house, I don't mean leave the house to go get mail. I mean leave the house to maybe go... take the dogs to the dog park, take the dogs to the dog park, maybe go out to eat, which we can't do that anymore. Can you imagine? No, I don't have to imagine. I don't have to imagine anything. What the fuck was that? Yeah. I have napkins in there. Didn't need to do that. Oh, come on, Bailey. Go over here. Over here. Over here. There you go. Just get out from under there. Speak. 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 I'll give it to you. There you go. Oh. That's so good. It's gone. Ah! Last bite. That was good. So while I still have my fries to eat with a little bit of that cocktail sauce that I like, I gotta say overall this meal was great, fantastic, lovely. And, you know, the exception of the pickles, but that was on me. That was on me. I think everything really hit the mark on this one. Really did. You know, I really enjoyed the taste of each food that I had. And while I wouldn't say I had the best food, as in like what's best for my body, I say, you know, that doesn't matter because I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So guess what? I'll give Popeyes an A+. I think they deserve it. I think they deserve it because they really wowed me on this meal. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what fast food restaurants you want me to review next, and that is it. Leave a like, comment, share, do whatever you want. Let me know how I can improve future videos down below.